Okay, so we are live from the looks of it. I want to adjust my volume settings real quick. To make sure. Okay, I want to adjust my volume settings a little bit in game to make sure that I'm not just like overly. Yeah, my volume got reset, I think. I do want you guys to be able to hear it though, so I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'll put. You know what? I'm gonna leave it up here, all right, and just turn down my system volume a little bit so that I don't blow my own ears out. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna lead with that specifically because. I was up doing some testing yesterday. You've got to be kidding me. Well, we're only using one device today, so this should not be difficult to reset. We're just going to reconnect that to the USB real quick. Allow debugging, yes. And start. All right, easy fix. That's only really tedious to deal with when we're using more than one device. But yeah, what am I saying? I was up testing basically the entire night. We got a brand new build. There were a lot of things wrong with it. There's a lot of things right with it too. They largely seem to focus on fixing story mode and getting the dual log working, which is really, really cool. You can now see a record of everything. What the hell is happening? What the hell? Why does that happen every single time I try and open the shop? I'm now beginning to think that that is the game doing that. The game itself didn't crash. The game is still open on my phone. But why is that happening consistently when I push on the shop button? I mean, I know that this build does have some issues in terms of crashes. I just didn't think that this would be one of them. Okay, we're back again. New build? Yeah, my guy, Brandon, what's good? We have a new build. We've got a new build. I want to really look at the dual log feature today. And make sure that like it's running and working properly. If it crashes again, we know for a fact that is the fault of the game. Because like for example, when you try and screen record on this version of the game, it does not work properly. I'm just gonna go straight over to the shop, not do anything else. Okay, yeah, the game is the problem. The game is the problem, which is frustrating. What do I do? We're about 3 minutes in for that as well. Okay, I think I know what I should do. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get the cards that I need beforehand. And let's try and go back in. And hopefully the deck editor isn't also crashing. Allow. Start. Okay. Right. Now let's see this. Okay, so we can do this just fine. I can live with that, actually. Let's build a deck. It can be anything, really, right? These are all of the working cards. My main thing that I'm trying to look into right now is the main thing that I'm trying to look into right now is the dual log. So let's take a look at that. I can use Ancient Beasts. And what the hell? Let's go Ancient Beast Daemons. Time Capsule goes in hand. Strong Arm goes in hand. Passenger's Guide, I feel like it needs to go in hand, just so that you get it out of the way before the daemons sort of really come out. Ancient Pasture you also probably want in hand. So everything is in hand, basically. Right, let's see what runes we're going to go in with on the generic side. Excuse me, we definitely want Ignite. We definitely want Ignite. Why is Rune Collector here? Huh. We want Ignite in hand to allow us to gain advantage. We want... Oh, I've just realized that what I'm doing can't be seen perfectly on the screen. So I'm gonna pull this down a little bit so that that can be seen properly. Right? Or just a little bit better anyway. We definitely want Ignite in hand. Do we care about Exorcism in hand? I don't think we do, especially if we're playing against the AI. Shield Wall, definitely resource. Card Exchange will go resources. But yeah, everything else can go resource. It would be nice to go... Do we want... No, let's go Freeze in hand, actually. Let's go Freeze in hand, and we'll discard Passenger's Guide to do it. I think that's what I feel better about. Freeze goes in hand. You go in resource, so we can get value out of you later in the game. Okay, what runes don't I have? And Exorcism. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got one empty slot. We'll just throw a random in there. Boom. Now we go avatars. I'm gonna go east and west in resource, and north and south in hand. Nadia in hand, of course. Now for the Ancient Beasts, if I want to get some early snowball potential going with them, I feel like I throw out Valor almost sacrificially. Keep Invictus for the late game. Who else am I willing to sort of sacrifice? I guess Dominus Rex. Yeah, I guess Dominus Rex. Yeah. We go Rex. We go Leonidas in the resource. Is that all of them? That's all of them, right? And I would still be one short, wouldn't I? Yeah, I would be. Okay, so we go generic avatars. Take you out. Take you out. And K9 Karib is fine. Yeah, Karib is fine. Right? Karib is fine there. And we've got our Ancient Beast deck. Alright, now, what I care the most about checking out here is Invictus. Let's go random, hard, go in with deck 2. I want to see what the dual log is saying. Alright? So turn 1, nothing has happened, dual log. Right? It's telling us I don't have my player name on. I'm going to just change that real quick. I'm just going to put my player name in real quick. Yo, Gear Team, how you doing, my friend? What's good? Alright, I'm going to put my player name in real quick. Yeah, I'm going to put my player name in real quick. just to make sure we can keep track of what's happening where. Let's clear this. A little sleepy. Bro, I am tired. You can hear it in my voice. I'm right there with you. Alright. No way. Okay. Let's just reconnect. And we go right back in. So basically, long story short, we can't navigate to most screens right now. So I'm just going to do all of the setup before I connect it back in. Because for whatever reason, this build is rejecting screen recording software specifically. Like, the game didn't crash. I'm still playing the game. But it is refusing to show up on the screen. So let's connect that back in. Allow. Okay, that did crash the game. And let's start the mirror. Okay. Let's just go to the deck editor real quick, because that's one place that we know is working. I just want to rename this so that I don't get confused like a silly guy. AB, nope. And we're good. All right. So we're gonna just go in and play some matches against the AI. Random, hard, ancient beasts. Okay. All right. So I've got this set up now. If I come over here, dual log, Saul plays anime has turn priority. So the player with turn priority is indicated at the beginning of the turn. You know exactly who's going to get it, which I love as a change. I don't know what the AI is playing, just like in a real game. I have no idea what my opponent's board is going to end up looking like. So I am going to... I might actually full send Ancient Beasts here, just in case. Right? I'll go for a balanced opening. Oh, but do I want to risk wasting freeze? Is the question. You know what? Let's go 1, 2, 3. Opponent's defense zone. We go 1 and passenger's guide, and we try and suicide ourselves into an enemy. Okay, so it is. I should have put Rex down last. It's okay. We can strong arm Rex. Oh, I could have generated a token this turn. That's tough. I mean, I still can actually off of Passenger's Guide. We'll incinerate onto the Enigma and cancel. Now, something that's happening here is the dual log. It's great, right? So it tells me what was summoned, right? So Dominus Rex is summoned. We need to correct the English on this. We need to correct the English on... Oh. Don't want that. Battle phase 1 comes around. Don't activate mount. And yes, I want to attack. Still don't activate mount. Why? Okay, so this just doesn't work with screen recording software at all anymore. I mean, again, like I said, the game is still running on the phone, right? I'm still in the game. We'll put the token in the defense zone because it will be safe there. All right, we actually don't need any defense this game. I'm assuming that when I reconnect this, it's just gonna crash the game, so I won't be able to get the footage of what I want. Allow. Yeah, this is going to be an annoying problem to contend with. Yep, it resets the game. Okay, all right. That was 15 minutes in. Match log looks good. I really like the way that it looks. It was very messy at first, but it's getting better. We still need to make some changes. Like, they need to separate it phase by phase, right? Right now, it just displays all of the information together. It needs to break it down phase by phase, so that we know what happened. And after that, then I think we'll be cooking. Then I think we'll have, then I think I'll be happy with it. And then around like 14. So, correct. Yeah. Let's just go in for the exact same turn and hope that we don't crash this time. We go 1, 2, 3. It's on random again, so we might not be up against the same set. But I will open similarly, just to see what we can do here. Is Passenger's Guide worth it? I don't feel like I got stocks out of Passenger's Guide even in the last game. I'm just gonna sacrifice it. Passenger's Guide is only worth it if you open Leonidas, and I'm not opening Leonidas, right? I'm making the exact same mistake. Opponent's defense zone. Do I have enough time for this? 1, 2, shoot. 2, opponent's defense. 3, incinerate, and you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is the benefit. This is the benefit of being cautious, right? Let's see here. Yeah, we'll freeze one of them. Let the other one get through. Ignite onto... I think we'll ignite it onto the one that's staying behind, actually. So we'll choose one of them and ignite them and freeze them at the same time. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah? Yeah. So, looking at our trusty duel log, if I minimize this, alright? So all placed has time priority. 250 is reduced from, so this needs, the English in this needs to be corrected, is reduced from Saul Plays Anime's Nexus gauge. So that's at 18 minutes in. Is Nadia in Tamer of the Ancient Beast is summoned? It needs to be is summoned by Saul Plays Anime, right? So we need to correct the English there. Also, it should not be showing my opponent. Like it should say that I set a. I should be able to see this, but my opponent shouldn't see this if they were to check, right? Because my runes are hidden, my runes are face down. My opponent doesn't know what runes I set, right? So it should indicate to them that I set a rune, 100%. Freeze onto, we discard this. We're freezing, I think we did it to him, so let's do that. And then we cancel. Alright. So 19 minutes in, I'm gonna note that. Don't activate anything. Battle phase 1 comes around. I'm just gonna turn my toggle off because it doesn't actually matter here. And looking at the duel log, right? Oh, yep. It tells me who was targeted, right? Activated, so send token is activated. So I could have actually checked. I could have gone back and checked, to see exactly what I was dealing with. Do I want to attack? Yes, I... Brother! Brother! Oh, my goodness. And 20. Alright, and the runes. I mean, the game itself is like still running. It's just it crashes any screen recording software that you try and use with it, right? And that match was going well. Right, I liked the setup that I had going in that match. That's disheartening. Okay, all right, that's fine. Let's because if I were to yeah, if I try and do anything, it's just gonna reset it. Sorry I've gone quiet. I'm still playing the match. It's just that the match isn't showing on the screen. And the game, if you close the game and open it again, it does not like, there's no functionality. The game consistently crashes if it's closed for even a second, right? If you close the game for even a second, it crashes. So that's another thing, right? Close the game for a second, it crashes. Let's try something. Let's switch it up. I'm gonna try streaming it on or streaming from my second device. Let's just log in real quick. Kind of weird. It's you know what? Like it's just annoying more than anything else. It's annoying, and it makes it more difficult to test because we do all of our testing through YouTube. We record what's happening and then we send that to the devs. So while yes, the game still runs, so it's like, oh, it's not the end of the world. The game is still running, but it means that we can't test properly and send feedback across, which is gonna slow us down more than anything else. I'm just gonna log out of the account that I'm on this phone and log on to the other one, and we'll see if it works any better. We'll see if it runs any better on this device. I mean, both of them have storage space. Both of them are makes and models that should be able to run this game just fine. But let's see if it makes a difference. Connecting. I'm hoping it does. A power mirror opens up. Start. And it's not a power mirror's fault as well, because what's it called? Okay, already a little bit better on this phone. It's not a power mirror's fault as well. Hold on. Why can't I hear anything though? Why is there no sound on this phone? Ah! Okay, so that was weird, but fine. Okay, that's fine. That's a bug, but that's a kind of bug where it's like, okay, if the player just like on and offset, it'll work. I'm not gonna, it's not like my biggest priority right now. hard, AB. Did I choose random? I think I did. Even if I didn't, I don't remember what I chose, so that doesn't matter. That's alright, cool. So we will go with the same set again because I do not know what the AI is playing at. So we will go 1, we will go 2, and we will end with Dominus Rex in the counter zone. Just to be sure. Okay, good. So this is exactly why I've done this. I can pay another 50 life points and move Dominus Rex across the board. Okay, awesome. I lost another 50. Now this should show, I'm going to minimize this real quick and check the duel log, right? That should show that I made that move. Our player icons need to be shown here, right? Our player icons, what's the time code? 26. Our player icons need to be shown in these because it's hard to keep track of, right? If a player is mentioned, show their player icon. Yeah, these runes, I should be able to see them. My opponent should not. It did not show that I moved Ignis, right? Ignis is not shown as being moved. It's just shown that I lost the life points. It needs to say that Ignis was moved to a different zone. So let's start activating these effects. We will incinerate onto you. Freeze ends up not really being all that useful, actually. So I think I will hold the freeze. Do I hold the freeze? I think I hold the freeze. I think I do. Yeah, let's hold the freeze. Let's hold the freeze. There's no point in throwing that out recklessly. So I'm just gonna note down the thing that I noticed. Don't mount. 26. Need to show player icons when mentioned. Need to show when a card is moved in the declaration phase. Yes, we attack. And let's start generating some offense for ourselves. We'll put this in the assault, of course, because that's all we've really got going for us right now. And that'll be the end of the turn, really. That was movement phase 2, right? Yeah. So that's all we've really got going, and then Freeze will go to the graveyard at the end of the turn. Now let's take a look at how the duel log represented those battles. Incinerate onto Enigma, yep. Showed us who has battle priority, awesome. Is attacking, good. It showed us who we selected. We did battle. Valor was destroyed. Dominus Rex attacked. It needs to show the stats that the cards are using for the battle, right? I'm looking at this. I'm glad that I know which card was destroyed, but I have no idea what the stats of the battle were, right? I need to know what the stats are when the cards are battling. Let's go full on offense then. We will hide you here. We'll go you. We'll go you. Opponent's defense zone. And let's go strong arm. I don't want time capsule here. Or do I? Because Nadia will never see use in this. Let's just throw Rex at them. Oh, I forgot about the counter zone. Shoot. I forgot that. How did I forget that they do one thing each turn, and it's putting something in the counter zone. Jesus. Okay. All right. End. Let's go calm. No. We go Inheritance of the Oni first. Then we go Blood Pact. Then we go, do we want Calm? We want Instruction! We want Instruction! We want Instruction here. Instruction from, we'll take the instruction from Nadia to teach Ally of the Ancients plus to that token. And we want, what else do we want? What else do we want? I think that's everything. I think that's everything that we want right now. Right, because when this chain resolves in full, okay, so he knows Ally of the Ancients plus now, so he can swing into that card, kill himself, and we'll get another token. Yeah, we let this go. Battle phase 1. Don't activate. First card to swing will be you at 400. We don't activate Calm because he's just going to get reset during the next turn anyway. So that's fine. Then the token swings. We take out the bigger one. Don't Calm. And we get Ally of the Ancients plus to activate. This is the only reason why we still want Nadia alive, to be honest with you. I kind of wish I had strong-armed Rex now, because we want Nadia alive for Ally of the Ancients plus. Right? That way we have something to keep on throwing at them. And Calm will only reduce attack, so it won't matter. Yeah, Rex is dead. That was dumb of me. Movement phase 2 comes around. And I think we just don't swing. We just don't swing here. Let's strong arm. So it doesn't go to waste. Nadia to grave. To fortify Invictus. Oh, yeah, we can deal big damage next turn. You know what? This might be dumb. I'm not thinking far enough ahead, but yeah, let's get rid of him. Because we're gonna have 400 attack next turn. Like, in their defense. Wait, they're gonna summon 2 defenders. I'm dumb. Oh goodness me. Oh no. Okay. Turn 3, draw phase. What do we get? Rune Collector, that's useless. Time Capsule. I don't think we're gonna get destroyed this turn. And Canine Karib, which is completely useless. Let's throw it at them offensively. This is the one situation where you would throw out a Canine Karib offensively, because you know your opponent isn't going to attack you. There's no other way, there's no other time when you would do this. But it's the only value I can get out of it here. Passenger's Guide. Yeah, that's useless. Time Capsule. Because nah, Invictus isn't going to be destroyed this turn. He's not. Okay, so we swing at the first one with 400, then 300 into the next. Okay, so we're going to use Instruction this turn. To get us through. Wave start. We Inheritance of the Oni on north. We Blood Pact on south. We Instruction on Invictus. We teach Ally of the Ancients to this new token. And when that chain resolves, what should happen here is we swing in with North. North attacks the first one. Gets destroyed. Right? North is going to die. After it swings into the second one. But then the third, what's it called? The next card to attack, my token should be big enough to survive and do something. So let's swing at Enigma. Chain of Momentum carries us into Wind. The next card to attack will be the token. Destroys that, has some life left over. We Ally of the Ancients off of the token. Put a new counter over here. What? Didn't I already activate it? I already activated it, didn't I? Dual log. Did I not? Okay, so this needs to move with the game. Like when I open this, it should be at the most recent part. Yeah, I did, so it's just a bug. Right? It's just a bug. So we're not going to activate it a second time. It should still, yeah, there we go. It should still resolve. So 35 minutes in. Ally of the Ancients bug. And it should scroll to the bottom. Just gonna activate Ravenous Deep, just so that they lose 50 life points. Nothing crazy. All right. The window should scroll to the bottom. Dual log should automatically scroll with the gameplay. We're not going to attack here, actually. We'll save this in case we draw something like a Leonidas that we want to create a way forward for. Turn ends. Alright, what do we top? Let's see. It's like I'm psychic. Okay, cool. Summon Leo over here. He is now completely useless. But that's okay. He did his best. I can't see... Okay, no. It does feel like one of my ancient pieces is going to die here. So let's time capsule this. And we can... Do we ancient pasture? I don't see why we would, because this... You make a way here. You'll be forced to attack. You'll get destroyed. The 100 attack token will then be forced to attack. It will be destroyed. And then we've still got the beat stick to deal with. So no Ancient Beast avatars are going to have a weird attack value there. Alright? That being said, we win. It's turn 4. It's turn 4. We just need to... Is there a pointed instruction here? No, because we don't have Ally of the Ancients Plus at our disposal here anymore. If I don't attack with Leonidas, what happens? I could give up my token. I'm going to give up my token. The one that's taking damage, we get rid of. And we do that in order to bounce the card from... Let's bounce the card that's in the counter zone, actually. Let's get rid of you. So we get a free ride through. Alright, now Leonidas can't attack. Leonidas can't attack. You will be forced to. Yeah, your effects basically don't matter in the situation. Right? Your effects basically don't matter in the situation. Because he's going to tie with one of these, take it out, he dies in the process. You're going to be forced to swing into the Enigma token that's left over. You die in the process, so there's no room for any tokens to be generated. Oh, I forgot I said time capsule. I completely forgot that I had a set time capsule. Okay, so Invictus is back in my hand. That gives me something for next turn. If this were a duel that we're going to be carrying on and so on and so forth. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so it needs to show the tokens. It needs to show the phases. I shouldn't be able to attack. What? What? Yes. Nope, that's wrong. Voyage. This card cannot attack this turn. Also, this effect cannot be used again. Right, so 39 minutes in. 39. Able to attack a second, what's it called? With Leo, even after Voyage. So that's just incorrect. Right? But yeah, if we, once it's broken into phases, right? Once we have it broken into phases, This will get a lot better. This will get a lot better, I think, and be a very useful tool to help new players and older players keep track of what's happening in the game. So I'm very happy with this. I'm very, very happy with this overall. This is literally useless. If I could move him to the assault, it would become useful, but I can't. He's gonna summon himself to death, isn't he? He's gonna summon himself to death. Yeah, he only has enough for one summon. He was allowed to summon into a negative value. He shouldn't have been able to summon anything, actually, because this would have cost him 100, and he only had 50, so this summon shouldn't have happened. I'm glad that the other summons were stopped, but he's still able to summon himself into a negative value. So that is at 41. Right? He just shouldn't have been able to summon anything. To summon into negative values. Okay. I mean, this turn basically doesn't matter. We will still go in and like crash and all that good stuff. Oh, Ancient Pasture would have been good here. Ancient Pasture reset the Leonidas. Leonidas does 200. Invictus comes, cleans up another 200. That would have been clean. That would have been clean. We would have gotten one more token, right? In like a real battle situation, that would have been the best way of going about things, because if the game were to continue, that token would become very, very important. So that is a misplay on my part, but that's okay because we win here anyway. We end turn 5 with highest life, and that is the one condition to beat Ignis. You can't win even if you get to turn 6, and you have higher life. If he's not at 0, then you can't win. But no, I like the dual lock. I like it a lot. It needs a few tweaks, but overall, really good system. Really good system. Well done to the devs on that one. I thought that was going to be one of the things that was trickier to do, but that got done relatively quickly after they started working on it, so that's really, really good. Is there anything else in particular? Negative life summon sounds like a funny plot gimmick a protagonist does. That's just cheating. That's just cheating. That would be like a Yu-Gi-Oh strategy. Like I am violating the rules of the game. And it could be, it would be fun because, you know, there is so there's the Summoner's Nexus book and there's the Nexus 101 webtoon, where Nexus 101 is like OG Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's a series where people like play the game, and it's a show that like you will learn to play the game by reading that webtoon or watching the motion comic. So that could have been like maybe a fun gag that someone does, like, oh, I summon into negative values, but in that show, like, it's not like OG Yu-Gi-Oh in the sense that the rules are sort of like haphazard, because all of the rules of the game are fully established already. The game very much comes before the show, so they play in like a competitive environment with judges and everything. So even if someone tried to do that, it wouldn't work. So like the app physically wouldn't let you do it in universe, or yeah, it shouldn't anyway. And if you did, it would be a glitch. It would be exploiting a glitch, so you would get a judge call on you quick. But no, I think I am happy with that. Let's do one more. Also, as I was playing, I had an idea for I had an idea for a fun like variation on this, where each turn it switches between gameplay styles at random. Because what the random button does currently is it just selects one of these at random, so you don't know. So your turn 1 is blind. It makes it more difficult to plan and prepare, which is fun. It's like simulating a real game. But if this switched every single turn and you just didn't know where your opponent was gonna summon the cards, I feel like that could be really cool as well. So I might add like a variation mode to the Ignis testing system, where it's like, okay, every single turn we do something else. We go somewhere else, right? Let's go hard. And hope we don't get the same set as last time. If we do, I don't think I'll reset. But no, I am very happy. It's like a chess game, right? Like, I know my favorite opening with this version of the Ancient Beast deck. We go Nadia, we go Valor, we go. This phone is handling it better. Other people are reporting crashes still, but at least this phone is handling the app better than others, which is actually quite nice to see. Let's see what we got. Balanced. Okay, so our opponent has gone balanced. We will, in response. Honestly, who do I want to freeze? If I freeze you, that doesn't make that much of a difference. I'm still not really getting through with anything meaningful. I think I'll freeze you. Alright, wave start. We will incinerate the defense position card because it's going to take us a while to get to him. We will freeze and give up Passenger's Guide. And keep you stun locked. Don't chain. Okay. Now we've got options, actually. We don't mount. Yeah, we don't do anything this turn. For the rest of this turn, actually. I'm going to turn my toggle off. No, we don't attack. We just ride this turn out. We just let the rest of this turn play out. Next turn comes around. Let's turn our toggle back on. Alright, please just don't give me Canine Karib. God, or that. Or that. Jesus, okay. What do I even want to do? What do you say? What do you say specifically? This could be interesting, actually. Target another Daemon avatar, boost its attack. Ooh. Ooh. Could I do something sneaky here? What if I were to put you here? No, I don't like it. I don't like that. Because I want the 400 over here. Right? Valor's about to be forced to attack. So I do want that full 400. Let's get Time Capsule on the field. Let's get you on the field as well. Oh, that could have been fun. Damn, this is expensive. This is expensive as hell. Inheritance into Blood Pact. We actually have to choose a target for Blood Pact for a change. We may as well Descendants. It really doesn't make a difference here. Cancel. So Rex dies here. I kind of wish I had put you somewhere else because Nadia doesn't get the guaranteed token anymore, because if he decides to attack you first, we no longer get a token as a guarantee. Don't chain. Yes, we attack with you to pave the way or to clear the way, right? Yo, Cole, how you doing, my friend? The game's going all right. We got the dual log is looking better than I thought it was, right? So we've got a dual log in here now. Do we time capsule that? Hold on. Hold on. I don't think we time capsule this. I don't think we want Dominus Rex back. No. Right? But yeah, it shows you, it's able to sort of track what's happening in the game to make it easier for players to follow. Don't mount here. We need to, because when I'm in the dual log and this menu comes up, okay, I can push X here, awesome. This X is hidden, so we need to move the X for the basic menu down so that I can get out of it from the effect activation screen, right? Because when I push this button still looks like this. It's still there. Now I can come out, and now I can see what's going on. But that's a very clunky way for things to be. So we're gonna put that at 50 minutes in. Clunky, exit from menu, move button down, right? Cancel. So we swing in. We swing in with you. Unfortunately, we die in the process, but we time capsule that to bring it back. Is it still showing both players' hidden actions? I think it is, because I'm seeing the names of the runes that I'm putting down. I need to make sure that your opponent can't see what runes you set, and that they just appear on their screen as face down runes. Let me just note that actually. Just see face down runes for opponent. Okay, so what do we have here? We're very tanky defensively. I don't want to use that though. Shoot, I mean, we're gonna consistently clear the way here, which is good. Oh my days, I have to take a chance here. Let's summon you in Assault and hope that he swings here first, which will allow us to... Let's Ally of the Ancients. So if he swings at Nadia first, right? If he swings at Nadia first, awesome. He will be destroyed. We can reset Nadia's attack. If he swings at the Daemon avatar first, we have to let the Daemon die, which is why I didn't summon the second Daemon yet. We are still behind on life right now. We go Inheritance of the Oni, which will boost him by 200. Blood Pact, which will boost him by another 200, which allows him to clear that. We don't Descendants and we don't Soul Link. Right? We don't do either of those two things. Right? All we care about is getting through the wall. Movement phase 1 comes around. We don't activate. Battle phase 1, Daemon of the North will attack into his defense position avatar, destroy it. So we know for a fact that Daemon of the South is safe. Now, where does he choose to attack? No, do not attack. Who's he attacking? Beautiful, he's attacking Nadia first. That's amazing. So Nadia gets taken out. Well, no, he gets taken out. Nadia responds with Ally of the Ancients plus. And we're going to put that in the Assault Zone because we need that pressure right now, right? If I can top deck Invictus next turn, amazing. Amazing. Do you know which rating system your game is using? Is it a simple ELO design, Glyco, or something else? I do not know because I don't know what that means. Is that from a coding perspective? Because if that's a coding thing, I don't handle any of the coding. I get people to code because I have no skill there whatsoever. I just design everything. If it's something else, I guess I should still say no because I don't know. I don't know what that is. What do I want to do? Nothing, actually. No, I'm good here. ELO's... Oh, ELO! Okay, no. Yes, I misunderstood. Yes, we have, what's it called? Do we attack now? No, let's save that. Yeah, we have... Do you mean like in terms of ranked play? Yeah, we have an ELO system effectively. Like, it's a ranked system. You win... Think like Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, or chess, right? Where you climb a ranked ladder, you gain points for every win, you lose points for every loss, and it shows off which players are like currently the best. So like a leaderboard, I think that's what you mean, but if I'm wrong, correct me. If you mean like a leaderboard, absolutely, yeah, we've got something like that. Not the card that I wanted, but the card that I will take. And we should be able to close out this game with this much defensive pressure. This much offensive pressure, rather. What do I want to do? I mean, there's so much I could do here, realistically speaking. I'm just gonna put you in Assault, because now we can boost this card up to 400 defense, while that card is going up to 400 offense, which is really, really good. We can card exchange, that's fine, right? See if we get anything else cool. Yeah, that's what I mean, but I wanted to know the design specifics. Oh, so well, I mean, I can tell you how I designed it, but I don't know how they coded it to achieve what I wanted, if that's what you mean. Because like I say, I design everything. And then I hire developers to bring what I've designed to life. Blood Pact onto North. I never have all 4 Daemons on the field at the same time. This is kind of cold. Hey, this is kind of cold. Card exchange. We'll dump Exorcism. Give me 1 second. I'll explain it after this game. We don't need either of the defensive Daemons right this second. I'd like to see where their card aims first. Okay, beautiful. It didn't show my opponent what card I drew. I drew Canine Karib. Awesome. You said the Daemons weren't good in this deck. I mean, realistically speaking, they're not. Like, if I wasn't playing against an AI where I knew exactly what the AI was going to be doing, I still don't think it's a good fit, right? But in a situation like this where it's like, okay, I know that my opponent is only going to have 1 attacker, and I know that I don't have to worry about their effects getting rid of my cards or disrupting the combo in any way, like, that's fine. So yeah, in a place like this, I would say that they can shine. But in a real game, like there's no way that I would get away with having South tucked away here for so long against most players, in my opinion. But we're allowed to disagree on how good each individual thing. What did I just do? Please tell me I didn't just do what I think I just did. God damn. Okay, all right. I have made an error. I have made what the users of today like to call a misplay, you see. But no, it is just cool seeing all 4 of them be options. I feel like that's sort of more what I mean. Like, I've never been in a position where all 4 of them have survived this long in order for me to have the option to target all of them with all of the effects. This should be some decent damage. We've got a 5 stack up here. I mean, it's mostly a 5 stack of garbage, but that's beside the point. When I'm joking when I say garbage, no. Oh, that's actually no. That's good. That's a token for me. Good. Yes, do your job. Sacrifice yourself. Descendants of the Oni, allowing us to get that crash to happen into Nadia because the chain of momentum will carry us directly in. That's beautiful. He swings. We Ally of the Ancients plus. Put it in the counter zone. And just like that, I don't think that there's a way that they get over us. Don't activate this. Let's just turn on Toggle Off. I think are we dealing 400 damage here? Yes, we want to attack with Leonidas. Right? I mean, you have 0 attack, so you don't really matter. Like 3 cards here have 0 attack right now, but that's okay because we love you anyway. Now he will summon himself to 0, right? Which means that he loses either way, which is lovely for us. I want to test something real quick. Does this secretly work and I just didn't know? And set you up as well. End. He summoned himself into the negative. Okay, no, it doesn't. I'm not crazy. Good. Let's go Inheritance into Blood Pact into, you know what? Just for fun, let's Soul Link for no actual reason. He'll just be 400 attack, 200 defense. We Instruction. This is just BM at this point. We Instruction Ally of the Ancients into the token. Yeah, we had a million ways in this game. If we wanted to be really toxic, we could just voyage that card back to the hand, the one card that they invested the rest of their life points into, just for the heck of it. Yep, 400, 200. That's fun. That's nice to see. It's lovely. But yeah, dead. This is what I mean. Life points matter in this game, but I was at a life point disadvantage, a life point deficit for basically the entirety of the game, and still ended up coming out on top. So I don't know that life point deficits are that bad. But again, these aren't real games. This is against an AI who's not punishing me for overexpending on my Nexus gauge. So it's hard to say. In any event, that was a good couple of games, right? That was a fun little sesh. I am glad that I got some more footage of the dual log in action. I think the next revision of the dual log will probably see it being perfect, right? Because we're going to have them add in the phase. Oh, wait, no, I said I would explain the rank system. So before I hop off, right? But yeah, I'm excited to see the next version of the dual log, because I think that that's a very important quality of life feature. So if you come over here, we've got a rank system. I had it designed on the basis of, well, in truth, actually, you know what? In truth, it's kind of not done because it's kind of arbitrary. So you can come over and you can see how many arena points you have. Every win that you get in ranked gets you arena points. And you can see all of the players who have access to the current build. We had more players before, but we had to do a server reset. So there's a lot more people who are at 0. Now, if you come over here, it tells you how much AP or how many arena points you need for each individual rank. So you would have to win, I'm bad at math, what's 250 for 5? You have to win 5 games to get to bronze without losing. Then you need another 5 games to get to this. Then you need another, I think it's 5 to get up, right? I think you get rewarded for every 5 wins by advancing to the next bracket. And it tracks the individual arena points, so even when you get to master, you will still be able to compete to like have the most arena points in the master rank. But yeah, that's the system effectively. So the number in your system goes up indefinitely. Yes, it does. You can always get more arena points, right? So that way, like, competitive doesn't end just because you hit master. If you want to keep on grinding it out, if you want to be like the top on the leaderboard, you can. Because if you're a master with 20,100 AP, you will be ahead of a master with just the 20,000 AP. So it sort of gives like that bragging rights, that incentive to be at the top of the leaderboard. And there's a reason to keep on playing afterwards. It shows your individual position in the game, and then it shows the top 100 players. So you may not, and like I'm on the leaderboard, which is nice, but you may not even be on the leaderboard. What the heck did I just do? How did I just do that? What is this? I'm so confused. What is the? Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Okay. But yeah, that's it. We've also got a guild rank system, right? So I joined Brandon's guild. Brandon is the guild leader, right? If I come over here, he's in charge, right? He's the big boss man. I joined his guild. If I come over here, like I can make daily. Oh, you've been donating. You've been steady donating to your guild's bank. All right, yeah, I'm just going to make a donation. I got myself some guild tokens off of that donation as well, which is nice. And does it notify you? Okay, no, it just notifies you when you join, not when you make a donation. Right, that way people don't feel pressure to make donations if they don't want to. In ELO, the number of points is fixed by the number of players, 1,500 per player, and points are then distributed by wins and losses. Oh, is that how ELO works? Yeah, no, this isn't that. That's a clever system. That is a clever system because it's like, okay, there's always a fixed number of points in circulation. But no, we don't have something like that. That's too... in fact, I don't even see anything wrong with that. That's a cool system. It's just not the one I happened to think of when I was designing this. That's a cool system, right? But it's the same thing for guilds. So right now, the only guild is Brandon's because we did a server reset, right? It's the same thing. So reputation points, you go up, and you gain reputation. Well, you're going to be able to gain reputation through missions. Right now, the only way to gain reputation is through people donating to the guild bank, and players joining you who are of a high rank. Like if you have a Master 1 player join your guild, you will have 5,000 RP added to your base guild just off the spot. So if you have, if you have 10 Master rank players, boom, it takes you straight into silver rank, right? I'm bad at math. If you have another 10 Master rank players, you go into gold rank. I don't remember what the limit on guild members is, but you get the idea. So you get a lot of value off of the ranked performance of your members. So it incentivizes players to play well, being competitive, so they can help out their guild as well as themselves. But yeah, that is how the systems in game currently work. And that's what we got going. With that being said, though, that is, barring any other questions, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. I got the footage of what I wanted to get. I got the testing for what I wanted to test. We got a solid hour of gameplay in, so now I can go back to... Well, I need to compile the feedback, send it across to the devs, and then get back to writing so that Nexus 101 can be ready in good time, so that when the artists are ready to start drawing for that, the story will be there for them. So, thank you very much for coming through, Cole. Thank you for your questions. I appreciate that you taking an interest and like being curious as to what we're doing over here. I am going to call it. I'll let you guys know if there's a new build posted over the course of the week, and if there's any. I want it to be consistent that we stream on Saturdays, even if it's only for like an hour or two, so it doesn't cut too much into like development and design time. But Saturdays will be like, even if there's no new build, we're definitely going to stream on Saturdays on this channel. And then if there are new builds, we might stream on like the Saul Plays Anime channel over the course of the week, but it's more likely that streams will be Saturdays. And then we have videos like daily on the Summoners Nexus channel. Like if you check our upload schedule, we have videos scheduled for like every weekday for the next like 2 months. Some of them are shorts, right? You have 2 long forms a week, 3 shorts a week. And the idea is to just put out as much content as you can, because every video is like an advertisement for the game. Just trying to get new eyes on it, trying to get new interest in it. And we just keep on pushing, and we do everything that we can to make this into something. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care, my friends. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.